Stir-fried bean sprouts with garlic and chives is one of those simple, fresh dishes that brings so much joy with just a handful of ingredients. It's light, flavorful, and packed with nutrients, making it a perfect choice for those looking for something quick yet nourishing. The best part? The stir-frying technique keeps the bean sprouts crunchy, preserving their natural texture and freshness, while the garlic and chives infuse the dish with warmth and savory depth. This dish is both satisfying and refreshing, and it's incredibly easy to make. To begin, the key to this dish lies in its simplicity: fresh, crisp bean sprouts, aromatic garlic, and vibrant chives. Bean sprouts are low in calories but high in fiber, making them a great choice for anyone looking for a light yet filling meal or side dish. They're also rich in vitamin K, which is essential for bone health and helps with blood clotting. Chives, with their mild onion-like flavor, add a delicate, herbaceous note that enhances the freshness of the sprouts and balances the dish beautifully. Garlic adds a layer of warmth and savory depth, rounding out the flavor profile and making this dish not only healthy, but irresistibly delicious. Start by preparing your ingredients. You'll need a good handful of fresh bean sprouts. Make sure they're crisp and firm. Rinse them thoroughly to remove any dirt and set them aside to drain. For the garlic, peel a few cloves and mince them finely. The garlic will be sautéed quickly, so it's important to chop it small enough that it releases its fragrance and flavor rapidly without burning. The chives should also be chopped into small pieces, not too finely, but just enough to sprinkle throughout the dish and give it bursts of fresh flavor. Now, heat a small amount of oil in a large frying pan or wok over medium-high heat. You don't need too much oil, just enough to coat the pan. Once the oil is hot, add the minced garlic. As soon as the garlic hits the oil, it will begin to release its fragrance. Stir it quickly to avoid burning, just a minute or so until the garlic turns golden and aromatic. The heat will make the garlic sweet and mellow, transforming it from pungent to savory, infusing the oil with that unmistakable aroma. Once the garlic is ready, it's time to add the bean sprouts. Quickly toss them into the pan, stirring constantly. The key to stir-frying bean sprouts is to move fast and keep the heat high. You want the sprouts to stay crisp and retain their fresh, crunchy texture, which is why you'll only need to cook them for about 2 to 3 minutes. The goal is to heat them through and allow them to absorb the garlicky oil, but not to overcook them so that they lose their signature bite. While the bean sprouts are still sizzling in the pan, add the chopped chives. The chives will cook down just slightly, but should still retain their bright, fresh flavor. Stir everything together so the garlic and chives are evenly distributed. The chives add a burst of freshness that complements the bean sprouts and garlic perfectly, making every bite a balanced combination of savory, fresh, and slightly garlicky flavors. At this point, you can season the dish. A light splash of soy sauce will give it a touch of umami, but don't go overboard. The goal is to let the natural flavor of the bean sprouts shine through. If you like a hint of heat, you can add a pinch of chili flakes or drizzle a little chili oil. A dash of salt and pepper is all you need to bring everything together. Stir the dish again, making sure the seasonings coat the sprouts and chives evenly. The beauty of this stir-fry lies in its simplicity. The bean sprouts retain their delicate crunch, providing a satisfying bite, while the garlic adds a rich, savory layer. The chives contribute a refreshing herbaceous flavor that lightens the dish, balancing the richness of the garlic and soy sauce. Each bite feels fresh and vibrant, yet full of depth from the subtle heat and umami of the seasonings. Once the dish is ready, serve it immediately. The stir-fried bean sprouts will still be crisp and vibrant, and the chives will provide a lovely green contrast to the warm golden garlic. It's a dish that's as beautiful to look at as it is to eat, with its bright colors and clean, fresh flavors. This dish is incredibly versatile. Serve it as a side to complement any Asian-inspired meal, or enjoy it on its own for a light, nutritious meal. Pair it with steamed rice, grilled chicken, tofu, or fish to round out the meal. The beauty of stir-fried bean sprouts with garlic and chives is that it's easy to adapt depending on what you're in the mood for or what you have on hand. If you want to add more vegetables, you can easily throw in some sliced bell peppers, mushrooms, or snow peas to create a more substantial stir-fry. What makes this dish truly special is how nourishing and fulfilling it feels despite its lightness. It's packed with fiber and vitamins, particularly vitamin K, which is essential for bone health and blood circulation. It's a dish that nourishes your body with all the right nutrients while still being satisfying and full of flavor. The simplicity of ingredients makes it accessible and easy to prepare, and the flavors come together in a way that feels clean, fresh, and comforting all at once. Stir-fried bean sprouts with garlic and chives is the perfect example of how simple ingredients can come together to create something wonderful. It's a dish that makes you feel good about what you're eating, not only because it's healthy, but also because it's so flavorful and satisfying. The garlic brings depth, the chives bring freshness, and the bean sprouts provide a delightful crunch that makes every bite enjoyable. Whether you're cooking for yourself or sharing it with others, this dish is sure to be a hit, providing a healthy, light, and delicious way to incorporate more vegetables into your diet.